Let's now talk about the TypeScript compiler, and its purpose is to take TypeScript code, compile it or transpile it, better said, and generate from it JavaScript code. It sounds like a very easy task, but under the hood the compiler is a very complex system, and the compiler uses as options. The compiler is configured in a file called tsconfig.json. So most TypeScript projects will require a tsconfig.json file, and the options, we can group them in two categories. One option will configure what is accepted as a TypeScript code, and the other options will configure how the generated JavaScript code will look like. Let's see this inside the IDE. So I'm inside my IDE, and I can manually create this file, or I can simply generate one with the command tsc --init. And this will generate a default tsconfig.json file, and if you will look at it, you'll see that it is overwhelming. You know, nobody knows how to work with all the options because there are a lot and they are very complex, but with time you will understand better how to work with it. Two of the most popular options are the target and the module, but I also will present inside this lecture like a specific way in which we can structure our TypeScript projects. Usually our files are inside a source directory, and then the generated code, the generated JavaScript code under the option emit will be in the out directory, and this usually is put in a dist folder. These are just conventions. Now the TypeScript compiler will search for files inside the src folder. Even VS Code will now warn us, because it will tell us that I have a file, this index.ts, which is not located in the src folder. Let me create an src folder and move it right here. Alright, and now let's call this tsc compiler. If I will call npm run build, and yes, of course, I need to now update this build script, you know, to search, not to only run the TypeScript compiler like this. Okay, one more time, npm run build. And now I have generated a dist folder which contains the JavaScript version of our code inside the dist folder. Usually this dist folder is also under source control under git ignore. Alright, let's see other options which are still very important. Other options are, for example, the target, and we can specify the target as the ECMAScript version of JavaScript. Usually if you want this ES5 is actually the default value, not the ES3, but we can save our code to ES next, for example. Let me save this target right here, and inside the index file let me put a very basic program. And now let me compile this code once again, and everything will work. Let's check the generated file. It looks alright, but now if, for example, I will select an older target, maybe ES5, and try to compile again, you'll see now we get a huge file containing the generated logic in order to use this more older ECMAScript version. So we saw a few options of these compiler options inside this lecture. As time will go by, we will return to this file and let's say tweak a little the compiler options.